Welcome to our ongoing series of video tutorials on different applications and modules of Evolved Apps. Today we are going to discuss master data of bank accounts, linking of bank accounts with respective subledgers, and registering checkbooks for our checking accounts. Information entered once in the master data can then be used for better financial management processes, including executing payments to vendors, payroll disbursement, as well as bank statement reconciliation. Let's move on to the master data management application. This is where we always head to whenever there is a requirement for creating any new record. Find the Finance module and select Bank Account Master. Just as expected, we land on to the list page of existing bank accounts. And if we are to create a new bank account, we will press New button from here on this top right corner. Creating new bank account is a fairly simple job and would take only a couple of minutes if all required information is handy. Let's begin by entering the unique account number assigned by our banker. Preferably this should be the complete International Bank Account Number, or IBAN. This is important for the sake of completeness of record and can be considered part of best practices. Display title GL is the title of account that we would want our ledgers to show. This title will appear on our vouchers, on our reports, and would be used for searching the account. It is recommended that this title contain the name of the bank, type of the account, and last 4 or 5 digits of the IBAN number. This way the title remains unique and easily identifiable. Next is the title of account that would in fact be the name of our organization or the account holder. This very name appears in the books and statements generated by our bank. We can then select the bank where we have this specific account parked, as well as enter the branch name and/or branch code for easy reference. Account type specifies the particular financial product or nature of the account. It can be a saving account, interest-bearing account, current account, cash finance, or a running finance account, etc. It's an open memo field and is there for reference only, without having any impact on any transaction. In the currency drop-down, default local currency will show up as the read-only option for single currency version of application. In case we use our account for making payments to vendors or employees, we would need to mark it as a checking account. Without this marking, we will not be able to register checkbooks under this account, nor we will be able to use it in bank payment voucher. The remarks field may contain yet another important and relevant information. That is, as to how the account is to be operated, and perhaps a mention of signatories very briefly. As with all other master data records for each bank account, a unique code will be assigned by the system on saving the record. The last thing to do before saving our record will be to activate the account. Press Save and we are done creating the record for our bank account. Next important step is to allocate a folio for our newly created bank account in one of the possibly several bank subledgers that we have in our chart of accounts. Without this linking, we cannot refer to our bank account from any voucher or report. This linking tells the system under which control account the balance of newly created account should be reported. To do this, we press the down arrow key from address bar while we are on the view of the bank account master data. Select Link to Ledger and press Edit. Against this bank ledger type posting key, we will see the list of bank subledgers that we have already created. There will be deposit account subledgers as well as liability account subledgers. We select the appropriate ledger from the list. Press Save. And this allocates a folio for our bank account in selected subledger. Now after this linking, we can start using our bank account in vouchers and reports. But there is still one additional step required for checking type bank accounts. Yes. This is the checkbook registration process. From the left navigation menu, we find Chequebook Master just below the Bank Account Master. Press New from the list page and we are ready to register a new checkbook. Let's select our particular account through its display title or the account code. System will display the IBAN and bank name to confirm us back that correct account has been selected. Next information required from us is the first check number from the checkbook, followed by total number of leaves it has. On the basis of these two fields, system computes last check number and generates checks in sequence from the first to last number we entered. Once satisfied, we can go on to enter date on which the checkbook was issued to us and any other remarks that we may want to enter. Last step is to activate the checkbook and press Save. System will assign the checkbook a unique code that we will use to select the checkbook while issuing a new check on bank payment voucher. Since we are already here, let's take the opportunity and very quickly review the two subdocuments of Chequebook Master. First one is the list of checks, and we can access this subdocument from the address bar. This is surely one very important and handy tool. Here is a complete list of checks in the particular checkbook as well as status of each individual check. In case the check has been issued to someone, the name of payee and the amount will also be there. This particular list can be used for vetting the checkbook counterfolio with the list showing payment voucher summary. Whereas after use our physical checkbook would be safely stored somewhere in the record room, this particular list will still remain readily accessible on system for many years to come. Second subdocument to review is Check Status. We can use this subdocument to change the status of any particular check in case it is rendered unusable due to any reason. This will mark the check as torn unusable, lost, stop payment, or the default not used. Checks marked other than not used will not be available for issuance in bank payment voucher. Let's call it a day at that, and leave the bank payment voucher on for the next session. Take care and happy using your evolved apps suite.